Today we're talking about the very last words that DMX, King Von, Nipsey Hussle, and Juice WRLD spoke before their tragic deaths. We're gonna watch forgotten video footage of DMX, King Von, and Nipsey Hussle and Juice WRLD sharing their thoughts one last time. Forgotten video footage of DMX's last live stream, King Von and Nipsey Hussle's last interviews, and Juice WRLD's last words at a concert. You do not want to miss their thought-provoking words. We're starting this video off with DMX's last words to the world. On the morning, April 9th, 2021, DMX was pronounced dead at the age 50. DMX was in a coma and lost all function of his vital organs. It was revealed on July 8th by the Westchester County Medical Examiner's Office that his official cause of death was a heart attack. On April 24th, 2020, a year before his tragic passing, DMX held a powerful Bible study, offering an encouraging word during lockdown in 2020. Here's what DMX had to say.
There are no words more powerful in the book. And your prayer, your own prayer, will do you a lot better than someone else praying for you. But it's more important that you learn how to pray for yourself. Because you might not always have somebody with you that can pray. You might not always be able to get in touch with somebody that can say a prayer for you. And you need a prayer. God has given you the time. He's given you the time to get closer to him, to become familiar with you know, what's going on, how you're supposed to move.
Now on to King Von's last words. On November 6, 2020, King Von was fatally shot in Atlanta, Georgia at the age of 26, following a fight with Quando Rondo outside of a nightclub. On November 9th, 2020, 3 days after King Von's death, a podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game, published his final interview. These are King Von's last words speaking on if he had any regrets in his life.
It ain't squash it. No, I wish it never happened in the first place. Like,
right.
I wish a lot of it ain't never happened. You know, of course you wish your homie never got killed, of course. But, you know, I wish I never grew up in the projects. I wish I wish my mama had some money when I was a lot of if I could wish a lot of it would be different. But if you're gonna rap, you're gonna rap. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, go crazy. But don't try to go and get it, man. You're going to get it for the wrong reason. You see what I'm saying?
Now, on to Nipsey Hussle's last words. On March 31st, 2019, Nipsey Hussle was shot fatally outside of his shop, Marathon Clothing, by a man named Eric R. Holden.
It's the dramatic last video of rapper Nipsey Hussle, gunned down in Los Angeles.
Oh my goodness!
Paramedics work frantically to keep him alive. Bystanders are in shock.
Are you serious?
He was very well respected.
Before Nipsey Hussle tragically passed away, he did his last interviews. These are Nipsey's last words from one of his last interviews.
This concept of paying it forward.
Right.
What is your advice to other people out there? Because a lot of people in that community don't have a lot of material things.
Right.
What is your advice to them in terms of paying it forward, in terms of service, in terms of ways to give back to the people in your community?
I just think it's got to be in your heart. You know, you're gonna make moves off what's in your heart. And the way I came up, I talked about it in the piece. I was, you know, supported by the community that we making our moves in now. My mixtapes, my music, my early music was purchased hand to hand by the same people in the area that might play on them courts or kids go to that school. So I just think it's a form of just being genuine and being authentic to how I came up.
Now, here is Juice WRLD's last words to the world. On December 8th, 2019, Juice WRLD was pronounced dead at the age 21. He died at Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oak Lawn. Juice's cause of death was an accidental overdose caused by OD of opioids. According to the medical examiner, before he died, Here are Juice WRLD's last words to his fans at a concert.
I have some advice to give you before we part ways. Listen, I want to tell y'all that y'all could do whatever the f do in this life. Whether you want to be a rapper, an actor, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever you want to be, you can do that. So go out there, put in the work and do that. If there's anybody telling you that you can't do it, anybody that's holding you back, anybody that's not encouraging you to do what you want to do in this life, all you gotta do is just pull them to the side politely and be like, Juice WRLD until the world blows.